doing today?
Watching TV.
Yeah, hanging out.
Do I look good?
Well, seems all right.
Do I look overweight?
No.
On camera they say 10 pounds overweight.
Who said that?
This movie star I was talking to.
Got it on?
Yeah.
You have it on?
This place has nothing on it.
Oh, great.
He's going to, Kim, you're just going to have to...
Is it on now?
We're
Yes,
gonna
it
find
is.
out.
Mom and Dad want
You
a
sure? How am I
picture
going to tell? Oh, there's the light.
Where's
You
the
got to
light?
take a picture of you before you leave.
Oh, he'll
that's
get
near
her.
the camera. That's good.
Got it working.
Mom said, we don't have a picture of Kelly.
Like now?
Well, you look fine now, so let her take it
Come
now.
on. I hate this.
Go out here and do it. You want it outside?
All right, I'm going to take my...
What's that thing here?
So he came over and consulted with my head and got it.
People in London,
And they
perhaps,
came up with that color,
more
but it was curly all
appreciative of
over
her.
on the top, and then
Take
because
that
of
in
the
the negative,
contrast,
and that's
she
embarrassed, but, you know, that's 3 to 1. Don't overall.
I think it's close up to this guy.
I hold it this way, and you can't see it
Well,
as much.
the French really aren't, they don't go out of their way to help you, but
And the part was
on
so
the other
visible
way,
and
they
anything
don't go out
else.
of their way to bother you either.
You gotta get a picture of his shoe. You want to move over a little bit and see the guy behind you?
No, London carries is dirty. You haven't seen the dirt.
They have as many pets
What's
over
his
there as people
personality
in
like,
Paris
the one
do.
with the camera, Jan?
Very
In
little.
London?
Very calm.
What's his
Well,
personality like?
Everybody in France
Like
has
a
a
pilot.
pet dog.
Now, what would
They-
you, how
they
would
go
you
all over
describe
the
him
sidewalk.
quickly?
I didn't get into any of that.
Oh,
Outward
Absolutely not.
going?
Yes, outward going.
I thought he was hiding behind
But
his
no,
camera. You
in
know, the
London,
quiet
it's
type
like
like
that
we
when
are.
you're
No? The quiet
But
type.
they're rich. Yeah, with the camera right there.
With
the worst kind of metro
That's
system.
your
On the phone.
Yeah, we'll do that just when I can't get my camera open.
Yes, dear.
Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She said that in her district, if you're not bilingual, forget it. As a teacher,
Yeah.
forget it. They helped train her, the district did, to become fluent in Spanish.
Still 5. They're still, right? We had buses before that. Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
But how old was Kelly?
102?
About that. Yeah, she was 15 and a half. What about that dog's life?
And I thought,
Oh, not to worry.
not to worry.
Not to worry.
Yeah, but you know, I'm thinking of buying my own regulator.
Oh, okay. Well, then attach that to any.
Yeah, then you attach it
tank or
your tank that way, so at least what you're putting in your mouth is your own
Your own.
goo. You never thought of that, huh?
No, but the first grade teacher went home after school one day, or the kid went home and said to his mother, Mom, my first grade teacher just told me all about AIDS.
Isn't it marvelous?
Is it delicious? Take a bite and tell me what it tastes like. Is it delicious? Oh, great.
Yummy.
Martha's Vineyard, right in Oak Bluff.
Oh, really? Wow.
Really nice, I'll show you. He's really doing his job here. Why not, why not?
Oh.
Over the hill, who got that paper? Out with that, out with that.
Let's zoom in and see these are the cavities. Not a river.
The place had a black and white TV set because there's a original there, the television set. She asked for the news and that, but even with my brother's kids down there, they weren't that interested in television. They were going to, they told me it was a long
Summer party.
and watch at the TV store. And that was supposed to be sympathetic that, then they were going to do it. They had 12 people over for dinner and I didn't have enough veggies dishes.
And the renting is exciting. Now, the man that,
I did not rent this year. I decided to see how it looks.
an ex-banker.
Different.
Go back, go back. Yeah. Hey, what you gotta do is go like this. Okay. Really? What? One hand there, one hand there. Turn like that and push like that. Okay? Okay. My father is Fred. You can go backwards too. Hey, Meg. Go forward.
Reach across your mouth. All my clothes are there. We go. Yeah, I'm sure I've got it. I let the drink go there. That must be it. This is being taken again.
Certainly was order up nice and sure. We're lost so much time. Got the importer, he went all the way down.
Her little tractor trailer was moving.
You know what? Because the boat.
This is an easy time of year. Basketball ended Thursday night, finally. At least this chapter of it did. I have a 2-month respite now. We have 2 months. I enjoy the breather a lot. I do. For him? Absolutely. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Come on, let's see you win it again.
Oh.
His presentation has been so descriptive. The Twix, the first time he was in situation, had managed to...
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Oh, that is so. Does it tip?
And he just lost control.
Beautiful.
Rock's pretty good, right?
3 years.
You're gonna need glasses for this too?
What he's up to.
Take them off.
My Aunt Janet, well, my grandma Janet, I'm not sure which, is into her golden years. We're very, very happy that she made it. There was some question as whether or not she would. We're very happy to have friends and relatives here today. And I have something to give to her that is kind of special. It's kind of me.
You're in big trouble. I know I am.
But I have to make it through the floor here. Aunt Janet has to come here. And you have to stand up anyway because you have to kiss me after you get here.
That's bad news.
Take it easy.
Okay, I'm ready, I think.
Go for it. Go for it. Yay! It's very hard to get a shot into that.
No, it's nothing that will hurt you. No, it's no snakes. It's not alive, you know. And
I'll just give a kiss and run.
no, you have to kiss.
Aww. You gotta send this one to the parents.
It's a goose. there's other gifts, and, you know, I'm just happy that all you people came today. We love you all. It's not easy getting people to fly into this place. You know, but one thing I would like to add that, could we please keep the 767s out of the driveway? That's all I want to say. The small planes, okay, but the big ones, please. You know, there's trees, there's children, there's kids. And we love you all.
That's a great idea.
I want to hear you say that afterwards.
Anybody?
I'll take it. Over here.
Isn't that bad? I'd have you know I'm in good company. Nuria and Superman are 50 this year also. And Uncle Bruce, too. But he won't admit it for a while, not till December. You want that on your locker door?
Heavy hangs over my head.
Your tag?
I love it. I'm just getting ready to run.
Where is he? Dr. Stagg, where is that? Corrective food chain. Well, bigger and better things.
I'll pass it around. I don't have my glasses. The old people
There's a
here.
card inside. You gotta read the card.
Better read this?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's in your rocker.
Doing great.
Babushka.
For the brisket.
What? Okay. Get there.
You love that, huh?
It looks like none. They prefer it dark. Better for them. Why did the 50-year-old cross the road? The scout was there to help. What do you call a 50-year-old with a good sex life? Gene, you should know the answer to this. What's the answer, Gene? Come on. I'm not going to tell you. A liar. That's not discovery, is it? Say, what's on the discovery? No. I just say that's not her style.
Oh.
Ooh, what's in here? That's like, I know what it is.
Oh, don't ask to borrow it. Now I know what it is.
We're coming, we're coming. Yay!
A beer mug.
Say, it's a good idea.
Both is full?
Mm-hmm. No, real fruit or fake fruit in it, she said.
Isn't that a good idea? Well, if everybody's around, say, come on, we gotta get there early, get ready to come out of that room. True, oh, it's terrible. We end up. Florida.
You cannot open this car, getting kind of daring in your old age, aren't you? Johnny Judy. They're saying, which way do we go in? Yeah, where do we go? Where do we go, right?
Well, everybody goes to the garage. Matter of fact, there was not a lot going the other way for 5 years.
I just want to sit back. I'm not sure what's going to come out.
Devin, perfectly safe. Worse than just, you know.
There she is.
So there are no side effects. And no totally connected. Test after test. Around her own basement. Grumpy store clerks and people. It is.
Thank you.
Megan is loving this party.
All right. All right, Brad, get it.
The fiery speech.
Foot was on the base. He tagged his arm. His foot was on the base. He tagged his arm.
Jerry.
Second.
Good eye. All right. Okay.
Ball just hit the batter and takes his face.
All right. All right, heads up, guys. The guy who's the line drive. That base runner. Don't look back. Go that base.
Kerry, foul, Kerry.
Oh, you got two on, Ryan. You got two.
Okay, Kerry, just meet it now. Hey, Will.
Right down the middle. Beautiful pitch.
All right, Kerry. Good eye, Kerry. Good eye.
Don't try to aim it, Ryan. Just throw it. Aim it. Throw it right to Brigger's glove.
Contact. Get it. He hits the ball.
Well, that one.
I don't lose him now, Ryan. Don't lose him.
I'll beat you.
Right one.
Good swing, Will.
Throw it every time.
One out.
Give him a higher target, Brigger. Don't worry about it. Just throw the ball. Run!
Way to go, Willie. Nice. Perfect.
Go away. Heads up.
Okay, good pitch, Ryan. Just stay in there now.
Over the plate, Ryan.
Nice hit, George. Run, George, run! Run! Ooh, good play.
Game is over. We lost 5-2. Good game.
New Hampshire, Dr. Josiah Bartlett. Massachusetts, Mr. John.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go find this thing, okay? Find it before it finds us.
Knew where to look for us.
Yeah, go figure.
When you tried to take my mind, it must have found out then.
Zeno, what did I tell you? Human or xenomorph, reading minds can only come to no good. So, what did Mandy say about me? Anything?
Yes.
Like what?
Nothing I did not already know. I mean, you've been dating for 2 years, you aren't overly ambitious, but you do excel at your job, so you're highly regarded at the force, despite your lack of drive. And her father doesn't like you too much.
Yeah, I know all about that. Thank you very much. I mean, what, no mention of how good I am in bed?
She said you were the best, except for David.
What the hell is David?
David Fleming, he was a tennis pro.
Oh, I know all about him. I specifically asked her about him, and she told me no.
Perhaps I shouldn't be saying any of this.
Hey, look, I don't really care. I mean, we agreed to discuss our previous lovers, and, well, why she would leave this one guy out, I don't know.
Well, she did not just leave one out. Do you feel better now?
Yeah, I feel great. She's got nothing to come to. I mean, maybe I wasn't so honest with her either. I mean, I got a couple of negligees in my closet.
She knows all about Carla.
She knows about Carla? She don't know about Carla. I never told her about Carla. She knows about Carla, eh?
And Megan.
All right, that's it. Fine, all right? End of conversation. Over now. I don't want to hear anything else. So what else?
Come on, McGreedy. I went and I promised my cousin a ride. Will you give me a break here, will you, Jack? I'd like nothing better to do than to ferry your cousin around the friendly skies, but I do have a job. I gotta be over Wilshire by 2. Well, that still gives us 2 hours, Mac. That's not including return flight time and refueling. Not that I would mind flying your cousin. Not at all. Look, I'm really sorry I have to back out at the last minute on you like this. I hope you understand. We don't.
Of course we do. Perhaps we can use this time to locate tickets, Jack.
Tickets?
Yes, you said you would try to locate me a ticket for the Engelbert Humperdinck concert in Santa Barbara.
Are you kidding? Is she kidding me?
I mean, I don't know anybody who would have tickets to that concert.
I do. This is a setup, right? I mean, are you serious? I haven't been able to find anybody to go with me.
Well, there's something I never would have guessed.
Hey, well, first of all, you've never seen him perform. He puts on a hell of a show. Yeah. Do you think you could get your cousin to go with me?
Well, geez, I don't know, McGreedy. I mean, maybe under the right conditions, we could work something out.
So anyway, I was thinking we could grab some dinner before the show. Maybe up at the cantina? I just hope Corey ain't gonna be a stiff about loaning me his car. Not that we need it to go, we can use mine. It's just that I've been having some difficulties with it lately. Broke down last week up in Flint Ridge.
So I should pack an overnight bag in case we should break down again and we must stay in Santa Barbara.
Well, yeah.
Then we can have breakfast and be home before noon.
Yeah. Look, you know, it's amazing, Jack.
That's the line you were going to use on her?
No, it's not a line. It happens to be true. It's just that, well, it's almost as though...
She read your mind?
Yeah.
All right, look. Just fly over to Ventura County here, and then we'll zigzag our way up the mountains. Will you be careful? You're going to blow his tail rotor.
I'm saying something wrong to him?
No, you're saying it too darn good. Now, unless you want to wind up doing that strange thing that we all want to do to your body, you'll play it a little closer to the vest, so to speak.
Do not concern yourself with the way I handle matters, all right?
What? Look, I'm just trying to give you some input on how to handle things.
I know how to handle things.
Oh, excuse me, Miss First Time on a Planet Earth.
Do you know how ridiculous you sound?
Where do you get off talking to me like that? I mean, what is this, a revolt of the Amazon woman from Mars?
I am new to your planet. I am not a child.
Well, how do I know? I mean, how old are you? I don't know. What are you, 20, 25? Maybe on your planet people live to be 200. That's 1/10 of your life, which makes you 7 years old by Earth standards.
You sound crazy by any planet standards. What are you jealous about?
I am not jealous. You think I'm jealous? You think that I'm jealous? Okay, ahead. Go to Santa Barbara and see the Engelbert Humperdinck concert. And you will not hear another word from me. I mean, you won't even hear another thought from me either, okay? Well, what do you got, anything?
Nothing. We don't know if we can even pick up a signal any longer.
Well, we're just going to have to catch him at the right moment with a little bit more than just his pants down.
Are those the RH samples the professor wanted?
No, they're the biopsies I was told to get done first
Along
thing.
with the RH samples. Can we get those down here also?
If they're ready, I'll call Melanie.
Why don't you just go over there? They have a tendency to let things slide at research unless you're standing over them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. Would you mind going over and checking?
As you wish.
I realize you want to end it. That's the only possible explanation. But so suddenly, without any warning? What could have happened to change you, to make you a different person?
I'm Karl Dietrich.
Damn it, you can't just do this to me. You can't just shut me out. If you don't want anyone to know about us, treating me like this will attract just as much suspicion. You didn't treat me this indifferently before we were lovers. to me, Carl. How am I supposed to handle this? What do you want me to do?
Do your work.
We are going to talk, Carl. Not here, not at work. Although you can't tell me that what you're doing there is work. Tonight, we are getting together. And if you refuse, I will follow you home. I will follow you back to work. I will hound you until we at least put this thing to bed. No pun intended, like adults. Do you hear me? Damn it, Carl, stop writing that crap! I've got it.
Where?
Vector north.
I can hear your heart.
What's it saying?
It likes that you've started jogging.
Oh, yeah?
It likes that you're eating healthier.
Anything else?
Oh, this is about me.
Oh,
It's happy on giving us promise.
promise.
Sure. We promise because it's been proven lower in saturated fat than regular margarine and has no cholesterol.
That's good for me?
Yeah, eating foods low in saturated fat and cholesterol is good for you and your heart.
You know what else is good for me? You.
Get Promise. Get Heart Smart.
Once again, U.S. Sprint is doing something that AT&T can't. You see, AT&T still plans on using some microwave towers. We don't. Our quiet new digital fiber optic network makes our old microwave towers obsolete. Call now. For the best possible sound quality and the best overall savings, it can only come down to U.S. Sprint.
It's a machine committed to total efficiency. A machine that provides clock-like precision. A machine designed for maximum dependability. With the best on-time arrival record of the 5 largest domestic airlines. American Airlines, the on-time machine.
See this new pleated bag? Only Ziploc makes it. It has a wide bottom, so it's a zip to fill, and it holds more, like 52 of your meatballs or 1 of mine.
New Ziploc brand pleated bags.
Don't be so mean to your hair, baby. Get hot. VO5 hot oil treatment. 1 minute, once a week to help undo the mean things you do every day. So hair looks healthy, radiant, ooh, hot. Get hot. VO5 hot oil.
Something is out there. We'll continue following these messages.
Friday, it's Annie. It's the magical musical adventure for the whole family. Annie.
All your favorite Hollywood stars show up to celebrate Bob Hope's 85th birthday.
Congratulations, kid.
And his 50th NBC anniversary next Monday.
Now, for just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken, you get 10 pieces of delicious fried chicken.
What? No mashed potatoes?
And a large order of mashed potatoes and a large gravy.
Oh, what about biscuits?
And 4 hot buttermilk biscuits.
You know, a salad would be nice.
And a large order of coleslaw.
All right, close enough.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The $10.99 family meal. Just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Could you throw in an...
You're pushing it.
Oh.
Hurry in now. Offer ends soon. The Reagans fume over the latest Kiss and Tell book at 11.
Something is Out There continues, starring Joe Cortese and Miriam Diabo.
Max, straight north.
Look, come on, Jack. I told you I got to be Wilshire by 2 o'clock.
Max, just think winter wonderland. Now, north, young man, north.
Come on, Jack. Will you look at the time? I thought you said this was a research assignment for your cousin. What are you saying about a homicide investigation?
Never mind, just take off. Thanks for the lift.
Well, how long are you going to be? I mean, you don't want your cousin to miss Engelbert Humperdinck's opening number.
I'll call you later.
Oh.
That thing is definitely here.
Tracer's no longer picking up the signal.
Well, it's here and it's up to something.
Why do you sound so sure?
You know the guy that was killed earlier this morning, Brockhurst, the chemical biologist? Well, in his file, it said that he worked here at Madden Research.
This is a private facility, but all of our employees go through full security screening since we do have government contracts and potential government sales.
The only way in or out.
That's right. I don't know why you think your man might be here, Detective Breslin. This is a security perimeter zone. No one gets in here without proper clearance.
I can appreciate that, Mr. Cobb. We're talking about a very deceptive man here, a very dangerous man. Now, if we could just look
This
around.
morning, they made it sound as though Mr. Brockhurst was the victim of a mugging. Oh. These are all laboratories assigned to our key scientists and technicians. No one, and I mean no one, gets in here without a proper clearance. Without one of these key cards and a palm print. Your guy would have to be out of this world to get through this setup unnoticed.
Yeah, we just might rise to that occasion.
What's that?
It's just people. We're always on call.
We've developed a lot of sophisticated equipment here. I've never seen anything like that. This way, please.
May I be excused?
I beg your pardon?
She just needs the ladies' room.
Oh, it's down this corridor all the way on your left. We'd better wait here for you, otherwise you won't get back through security.
I ought to go with her.
Where, in the ladies' room?
Well, I mean, you don't want anyone wandering around alone, do you?
Well, there's nothing down there but the washrooms. Now that you're inside, the only way to get out of the building is to break a window.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Thanks, Dr. Reeves. Sorry to bother you.
Did you find anything?
No.
You couldn't find the ladies' room? Professor Dietrich? Dr. Riggs? Anybody? They seem to be on some kind of break.
All of them at the same time?
Oh, sure, there's just the two of them. Professor Dietrich and Dr. Riggs. They take walks around the grounds often. You coming, miss? What's up?
These equations. Is Professor Dietrich into genetic splicing? Professor Dietrich is a molecular biologist.
I'm sorry, Dr. Riggs. This is Detective Breslin and his assistant.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Is something the matter?
No, we're just helping the local police on a small matter. I hope you don't mind. I knocked, but there was no answer.
Not at all. I was in the ladies' room.
What about Professor Dietrich?
I don't know. He was here when I left. Perhaps he's taken a walk. He usually does so about this time every day. What is the professor working on? I'm sorry, that is classified. Does it have something to do with your case?
No. No, not at all. Thank you very much. What's all that about? You sure don't think Professor Dietrich is involved in your problem?
Well, I wouldn't mind meeting him.
You could walk across the grounds on your way out.
over, Jack. It's over. We've defeated it.
You all right? You sure? Hey, Frankie. You ever had one of those days where everything is just sort of...
You're bleeding. You're bleeding. I'm gonna get some help.
No, don't. Not yet. How'd you get here?
Been looking all over for you. I found out that you took off with McCready, and then this report came in.
Look, Frankie, I need your help.
You need something like a good enema. Now, what's going on, huh? I mean, what's been going on inside your head?
Pretty impossible to explain right now.
You think this is gonna be easy? What is this? Who is this?
I want to tell you, but not right now. I don't have the time.
Jack! Your time's up! My God, you've improperly commandeered a police helicopter. We got the last reel of War of the World here. Now, come on, Jack, we're beyond all this.
I want you to take her and get her out.
What?
She can't be found out. Now, I need you to take her and hide her from me.
Jack.
Look, Frankie, with this, it is all over. It's over.
Jack, you gotta start worrying about yourself and tomorrow and what's gonna happen to you. Now, you're in it up to your keister and you gotta start digging out. We're talking a mass homicide here. They got you labeled as a rogue cop. You have to tell me what's going on.
I want to, but not now. Now, you need to take this girl and hide her. We have to handle this right.
And what's right? What I say?
Now, damn it, Frankie. Look, I just need you to do this for me. No matter what happens, no matter what goes down. I'm asking.
You asking me to wind up like this, huh, Jack?
I hope not.
That's no answer.
Well, it's the only one I got right now.
Want to know the secret to the art of baking? The secret is it's not an art, it's a science. With the right tools, careful measuring, and sticking to the recipe, baking can be easy, fast, and inexpensive. Want to know a secret to the art of decorating? Sprinkle powdered sugar through a doily. Beautiful. Now that's art everyone can appreciate.
Why put them on top, they're already in there. Strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's strawberry squares. There's strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's strawberry squares. You never have to slice them on top, cause we wrapped whole wheat around the pick of the crop. There's strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's strawberry squares. If you like them on top, you're gonna love them in there. Kellogg's strawberry squares.
And try apple cinnamon squares.
You know, this is Walt Disney World. But so is this. And this. Walt Disney World. A vacation within a vacation. It's the world's greatest resort.
This is the year to see the world, Walt Disney World.
Who gives you the Sundance? 47 features, all standard, for less than $8,000.
Plymouth, that too.
Plymouth Sundance, the pride's inside.
Hold hair long, hold hair strong with Bold Hold. New Bold Hold, it's the ultimate power hold. It's wild. Maximum hold for maximum style. Hold hair long, hold hair strong with Bold Hold. New Bold Hold.
Something is out there. We'll continue following these messages.
What
What does a man say who's been silenced for 10 weeks?
Find out Wednesday when Johnny returns to The Tonight Show. New shows, new guests, and all new fun Wednesday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. A federal jury in Seattle today found Stella Nickel guilty of poisoning a headache capsule with cyanide and killing her husband and another man. It was the nation's first trial for consumer tampering leading to death. Former White House Chief of Staff Donald Regan said tonight that after consulting with an astrologer, Nancy Reagan blanked out so many days in her husband's schedule it became impossible to get the work of the Oval Office completed. Mrs. Reagan reportedly called Regan vindictive, and her aides say she plans to continue seeking the advice of an astrologer. Syrian troops entered Beirut tonight to enforce a truce between warring Shiite militias. Their 4 days of fighting left 88 people dead. Peggy Say heard from a French hostage freed from Lebanon that her brother, reporter Terry Anderson, became so frustrated with the imprisonment that he beat his head against a wall until he bled. Secretary of State George Shultz said today he plans to return to the Middle East next month to persuade Arab and Israeli leaders to agree on an overall peace settlement. In Beijing, historians today attacked the founder of Communist China, Mao Zedong, as an ultra-leftist utopian. They said during the last 20 years of his life, he was divorced from reality. And science fiction writer Robert Heinlein is dead at the age of 80. Among his many accomplishments, he invented the waterbed. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
This year, all over Europe, there's something special in the air. American Airlines, including new service to Zurich and Geneva, with a special introductory fare only $499 round trip. Significant restrictions apply. American Airlines, something special to Europe. It's ready. It's here. It's the highest octane under the sun. And this is the source. New Sunoco Ultra 94. It's the highest octane of any major brand. New Sunoco Ultra 94. The highest octane under the sun.
People living in teepees on the Lower East Side in what we call Alphabet City. How come?
Because the landlords...
I love the streets and talking to people. The city isn't glass or steel, it's people. I'm Dennis Hamill from New York Newsday. I'll go to any neighborhood, any time to cover a good story.
This is East New York, 2 blocks from New Lots Avenue, where recently 6 people were shot with Uzi submachine guns. People ask me what I do for a living. I tell them something different every day.
New York Newsday, on top of the news and ahead of the times.
The nominees for Broadway's Tony Awards at 11.
Something Is Out There continues, starring Joe Cortese and Miriam Diabo.
Got a full-fledged massacre, Jack.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
I got enough dead scientists to put a dent in the test tube market. And you're responsible for all of this, somehow. But I just don't know how.
No one said you could smoke.
Hey, knock it off! Hey! Cut this macho mamabe stuff, huh? I said knock it off, you dork! Come on, whack you right out.
Good choice of words.
Hey! Jeez. All right. No, you talk to me, Jack. Because right now, you're in it up to your butt. You're up to King Kong's butt in trouble.
Look, Vic, I can't tell anything right now. I just need some time to figure it all out, all right?
Jack, I mean, do you think you got caught borrowing a car from the motor pool off duty or jaywalking? I got dead people. Dead people all over the city, and now it looks like you know more about this than you're saying. Look, you were first on the scene in the park, right? And you illegally and irresponsible.
I know, damn it.
Yeah, well?
Yeah. You want to keep hammering me, man? Go right ahead, because you ain't going to get anything.
I don't... All right, in that case, I got no choice, Jack. And honestly, it's what I think is right. Take him down and book him. Man, You sure? Nothing you want to say?
Look, I know you have no choice, Vic. Lock me up.
You cut it out, you jerk. You don't need those.
Cheer up, Vic. Things could be worse.
Not for you.
Why are you always right?
That's why I'm a lieutenant.
Do you know why you're not headed downtown to a holding cell right this minute?
Well, I'm a little slow, but I think I've got that one figured.
Everyone thinks you're going to be my future son-in-law. What do you think? You think you're going to be my future son-in-law?
Like I said, I'm a little slow, Commissioner, but I think I've got that one figured out, too.
Get in.
Well, Commissioner,
Not Commissioner. I'm not the Commissioner here. I am the father. What concerns me here is how all this relates to my daughter. I hope you understand that. So what you say, you will not be saying to the Commissioner. You will be saying to the father. I'm sure you realize, with your entire career hanging in the balance, or more accurately, already teetering over the edge, it will be my actions as a father, not as a Commissioner, that will help pull you off this minefield you're resting on.
This is really kind of impossible to explain.
Yes, well, you'd better try. It's after me. I don't know who else will give you the chance.
All right. But you're going to have to take a drive with me. There's something I have to show you. It's what convinced me.
What is it?
You're going to have to see it.
All right. Will this also help explain this young lady everybody tells me you've been running around with?
Yes, it will.
Where is this young lady?
She's with my partner, Frank DeLeo. Look, this is not what you think.
Well, I certainly hope not. Here, the lighter's here.
Does she know? Who else knows of my existence?
A lot of people by now, buddy. Since the old xenomorph is out of the bag, going from that one scientist, Barkhurst, to the other, Dietrich, you tipped your mitt. Now you're just trying to find pawns so you can replicate yourself.
You're lying. Only you and the girl know and your partner.
Somebody in there.
His wife.
Call an ambulance. Get an ambulance. Hey, take it easy. You all right?
Man, he's dead.
You sure?
He's got any pulse. He's got no pulse.
Just get away from me. This is an emergency. I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a cop.
Mister, are you sick? I mean, you look hurt.
No, I'm okay. Are you sure?
Are you a friend of the DeLeos?
Yeah, I'm a friend.
Bad for them.
Now's the time to buy a home because Century 21 offices are opening doors for you. It's our Century 21 open house weekend.
This weekend, we're opening doors all over the area to homes you can afford.
And Century 21 offices are selling more homes than anyone else.
Now's the time to buy a home. So come on in.
Number one to wait for you. Century 21.
Call your local Century 21 broker for details of our open house weekend.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm so glad Tony loves his mott's.
What you got?
I got the mott's. What do you got?
I got Blobber's turtle.
Give me your breakies. This is Mott's snack cups. Applesauce. Neat little cup. Fun on the run.
Cinnamon.
Goodies.
Okay. I got a skateboard here.
What else?
Buckle the Magic Rabbit.
Deal.
Mott's, the best thing that ever happened to a kid's lunchbox.
Yo, Spike, I got the Mott's.
Gosh, it's my first meeting with the chairman. How about this? Oh, it's very, maybe. Something wrong?
Okay, you enter the world's largest mahogany paneled office. You meet the chairman. He says, I've heard good things about you. He thinks, what's with that dandruff?
Dandruff? That's my first impression. I shampoo every morning.
You could shampoo morning, noon, and night with a regular shampoo. Won't do what this does.
Head and Shoulders? You don't have dandruff.
Exactly.
Head and Shoulders, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Now, the final chapter, students, in Bosworth's book of etiquette. Personal hygiene. How will you separate yourselves from those barbaric hordes that exude a most malodorous air? New Rod Guard Sports Stick from Gillette. Maximum protection and a fresh new scent. A veritable olfactory medley. New Rod Guard Sports Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized. Raise your glasses, gentlemen, to civilization.
Who gives you the Voyager? #1 minivan in owner satisfaction. And now, winner of Family Circle's Family Car of the Year Award.
Ooh, Plymouth, that's who.
Plymouth Voyager, the pride's inside.
This cold medicine gives you 12 hours of relief and comes highly recommended by pharmacists. But what 12-hour cold medicine do pharmacists recommend even more? Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
Frankie. Angela. Frank? Frank? Frankie. Frankie. Oh, God. She's okay. You don't know. Just take it easy, man. No. I didn't get her. I know. I knew you wouldn't say anything. I didn't let it get. Henry, just take it easy. I'm going to wait in an ambulance. I didn't let it go. It was the gas man, Jack. It was the gas man. Sorry. Where's no gas? Where's no gas? Hey, where's Angela, Frank? Where's Angela? Hush. It's just this. Where did she see this mess, huh? She loves you, right? Jack. I stashed the girl. Just like we stashed Troy. Huh? Troy? Yeah. You remember Troy? Yeah. Just like we stashed Troy. You did good, Frankie. You did real good. Hey. You gotta smoke. Yes, Wait a second, Frank. You don't smoke. For you. I want to see you smoke. I want to see you do what you want. Do what you want. And then throw the damn things away before they kill you. Frankie? Hey, she's okay. Yeah, she's okay. She's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Further information on the fire and multiple deaths at Madden Research Laboratories in the Blue Canyon area. Now, whether or not arson was involved, or even if the deaths were caused by the fire, has not yet been determined. But authorities say they do have a number of leads. The police are still searching for one of their own men tonight. A citywide manhunt is in effect for Detective Sergeant Jack Breslin, wanted in connection with the death of Commissioner Martin.
Not over, is it?
Breslin was last seen fleeing the scene of an automobile accident that is suspected as causing the commissioner's death. But the court...
No. Jack, no. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about your friend, Frankie. He loved you.
Look, I don't need you to tell me that, okay? I want to force this... I'm sorry, I'm not. How are you doing it, Tara? I mean, everything that you love, everything that you know in your world is gone. How do you deal with that? I don't know. How?
I have not started yet. afraid to start dealing with it. I know I would not be able to go on. And I have to. Until it is over.
Why did you do that?
Because you wanted me to.
Obviously, I cannot say anything until we investigate further, but Breslin has been under investigation internally for quite some time, although I cannot comment on that.
Well, then don't.
He's always been a rogue cop, and although I cannot comment, it...
I think I know where it is. Where it has to go.
Has to go? I didn't know that it had to go anywhere.
This foreman it was working on. You don't have the technology down here. I'm sure he'd figure that out by utilizing part of Professor Dietrich's brain lobes. It can't be done down here.
What, the cloning, you mean?
At least not quickly. It has to assume it'll be found out soon, between you and me.
Oh, yeah, I'm a real credible witness, aren't I?
Eventually, it knows it'll be found out. So it must be ready. It must be strong enough to withstand an assault.
I'm sure it's scared out of whatever it uses for a head.
Not just an assault or any assault. All assaults. From everything on this planet.
Well, where would it go then?
Back to the ship.
To prison? Come on.
The technology is up there. There are medical lab supplies. I can't be positive, but it's what I would
Well,
do.
what if we make a mistake and we leave and it's still down here? Then what?
Then there's probably not much we could do anyway. We no longer have the weaponry to combat it.
Terada. You mean up there?
Up there.
Flip for the crisp of crispy. The crisp that will make you flip. Corn on this side, rice on the flip side, so crisp. You're gonna flip for the crisp of Crispix. It's gonna make you fly when you flip, flip, flip. For the crisp of Crispix.
Hey, save some for the party.
I can't help it. This Memorial Day, make the crispier mix with Crispix. It's crispier.
Listen to your mouth. That's the crunchy texture of a Triscuit. Now that's the delicious whole wheat taste of a Triscuit. Ooh. And that's the unique look of a Triscuit. They're made to take on any topping or no topping at all. Just listen to your mouth. Ah, that's the sound of a happy mouth. Triscuit, listen to your mouth.
If you've been waiting and waiting for your allergy medicine to work, it's time to get fast relief. It's time to try new Alleract. New Alleract has triprolidine, proven to give you more relief faster from the cause of allergy symptoms than any antihistamine you can buy. For relief of your sneezing, runny nose, and itchy, watery eyes, the wait is over. Now there's Alleract. More relief, faster.
Many people need to cut down on salt for better health.
Instead of salt, use great-tasting Mrs. Dash with 14 natural herbs and spices. Use Mrs. Dash on every dish for zesty, savory flavor. For better health, instead of salt, try Mrs. Dash.
Fret on this, take off that. 36 calories, can't beat that. Give 'em all a little pat of butter.
Pure natural dairy butter. It has only 36 calories per pat, the same as margarine.
Give 'em all a little pat of butter.
Something is out there. We'll continue following these messages.
Including 30 senators who have written an extraordinary letter to Secretary of State Schultz. Here, I'll do it.
That means that his Southern strategy, although not perfect, worked for him. It moves him on. It means he's not here. That's right.
Straight up, Q Tom. Good evening. Well, what we've been hearing from campaigns and political experts.
This News 4 update is sponsored by Royal Caribbean Cruise Line.
Good evening. At 11, the White House fumes as a scathing book by Don Regan hits the stands describing Nancy Reagan's use of astrology to protect the president. And Jessica Hahn testifies before a grand jury.
A record budget by Mayor Koch with cuts in services and a tax hike. Are we ready for the aging of America? Connie Collins begins her special report. And the nominees for Broadway's Tony Awards.
At 11.
Dear Royal Caribbean, my husband, a confirmed outdoorsman and mountain climber, has always said a cruise would make him climb the walls. Well, I finally persuaded him to test the waters, and boy was he in his element. He had so much fun, he wore himself out. The best compliment I can give you is that he can't wait until our next Royal Caribbean cruise, which hopefully will be...
Royal Caribbean, when you're ready for something better.
When I was growing up, we moved from one apartment to another. A house with a yard. That's important for a kid. My parents couldn't do it, but I promise you, your dad and me, somehow we'll make it happen.
At Manufacturers Hanover, we'll help you plan ways to get the down payment you need and approve you for a mortgage even before you start to look.
The problem with supermarket donuts is there's no telling how long they've been laying there. So come to Dunkin' Donuts. We make them fresh, day and night.
Planning your parents' future, a special report this week at 6 and 11.
Something is Out There continues, starring Joe Cortese and Miriam Diabo.
Detective Wendell, homicide.
Yes, how do you do? This is Tipton Stiles of Lempton Stiles in Overton. May I speak with Victor Maldonado, please?
Just a minute. Lieutenant.
Excuse me, sir.
I said just a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said just a moment. I guess you have a cold or something, because I hear this wheezing sound when you speak. But perhaps it's just the connection.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Maldonado. Okay, Vic. I'm ready to talk to you.
My God. Where the hell are you?
Just rein it in, Vic. I'm going to tell you.
Rein it in? Commissioner Estabrook is dead, Jack. I let you out of the hospital with the man, and now the man is dead. You're a one-man hit squad.
I'm not coming in, Vic. Not yet. But I'll meet you if you come alone.
And end up like Estabrook.
Come on, you don't believe
this
that.
one's by the numbers, Jack. I'm sending
Just
a squad
listen to
car.
me, Vic. You know, we have to talk. I'm calling you because I'm in trouble. You're in trouble. Well, the whole damn city is.
You sound crazy, Jack. You know that?
Vic, just listen to me. I mean, you can give me a listen, can't you? Now, you meet me alone. If I don't convince you, well, then I'll come in.
No, wait. That's your style, Jack. It's not mine. Now, you are wanted in connection with a series of murders, not the least of which is a police
Listen,
commissioner.
I need any more news bulletins I can get them from Wendell on the 11 o'clock report. Now, I'm calling you because I'm in trouble, man. I need to talk to you.
You need a lawyer and a better friend than me, pal.
I got nobody else to talk to.
Why, huh? Why me?
Frankie's dead. Now, you gotta meet me, Vic. I'm gonna tell you where. But you have to come along.
the lift.
Thanks for the lift.
Extravagant tip, isn't that?
Well, I figured there was something I should do better than David, don't you?
Yes, I shall have to ask Mandy exactly what it is he does differently than you.
What? How much? Well, how much? You left the meter run. All right, here. That's your cover for the first 5 minutes of the coma. Then you're into your own pocket. Shalom. Yeah. I said the same thing.
Jack, what are you going to do up there? I mean, you know, putting this whole thing together, this thing sounds
Heavy duty.
Yeah. Why am I here, Jack?
Because someone has to know. Now, if I come back, you're the only guy who can clear me of this bum rap, Vic. As the investigating officer, even if the case is not satisfactorily closed, you can say I'm clean. Now, I need you to do that, Vic. Even if I don't come back.
Jack, if you don't come back, I'm not going to have that tea kettle sitting out there to convince anybody.
If I don't come back, there might not be all that many people to try to convince.
I don't know. Look, I'm really sorry about Frankie, Jack.
I should have told him.
Oh, Jack.
Nah, I should have told him. I mean, I don't think he understood why, you know?
He understands. You hear me, Jack? He understands.
All right, let me go before she honks and wakes up the neighborhood.
Jack.
Yeah.
I tell you, I wouldn't have the steam to go do what you're doing, you know. I don't know what to say, man.
Well, you could try to talk me out of it. See you, Vic. I can't believe I'm being so cavalier about this.
Where's Nike?
Well, is there anything I can do?
You can check the proton call for signs of carbon wave.
Gotcha.
Or you can tell me what your plan is.
Plan?
I think we will need one.
I'm working on it. I try to plug up some of the holes.
Are we some of the holes?
We might be. of a battleship.
Drifted into your planet's orbit.
Yeah, maybe with some help from what's on board. Now look, Tara. Should this mess work out and the home team wins, well, it's going to be hard on you. I'm stuck on a new planet and all. Well, what I'm saying is, I'll hang in there with you. I mean, I'm not one of these guys who like, you know, kill the old xenomorph and then you don't hear from me again.
Are you proposing to me?
Well, that's not the word I would have used, but I mean, well, I guess you could stay with me for a little while.
If I get a job and find a place of my own.
You're sure you've never been in LA before, huh?
Thank you, Jack. You've been very kind to me. I have no way to repay you. I feel guilty.
Just be kind to any aliens you meet from another planet. Hey. Put her there.
Is that all you ever think about? Hang on, we're going in.
All right, wait a second.
Ready?
All right, okay.
Going. You're the shuttle. It has returned.
See, who said our luck wouldn't turn?
What is your plan?
Oh, it's real simple. We go in and you set this whole damn ship to explode. Then we take off in the shuttle and we blow that thing into the next universe with icing and candles.
How are you going to do that?
You set the self-destruct mechanism.
What is that? What are you talking about?
A self-destruct mechanism. In case of an emergency. I mean, you gotta have one of those. All these spaceships have them.
Well, I've certainly never heard of one.
Well, what about an emergency?
Well, why would you blow up your ship in space? You can get home. I mean, what kind of emergency would require destroying your own ship?
This one right here.
Well, even if there was such a device, which I doubt, that would be highly classified. I was just a medical officer. What do you think every first-class seaman knows how to destroy a U.S.-class aircraft carrier or battleship?
You know, you're really making this hard on me. All right, we'll crash it.
Crash it? Crash it into what?
Into one of the oceans. Now, you set that thing on autopilot, and, I mean, it does have an automatic pilot, right?
Yeah.
All right, then we aim it toward the middle of the biggest body of water, and, the hell, we send it down like the Titanic, and you and I, we take off in this shuttle right here. What do you think?
We will have to incapacitate the other ship. Otherwise, it will have time to get away.
I'll do that. Now, you just aim that thing on course, and then destroy the mechanism so it can't be reset. Pretty good, huh?
How's this look on me?
Dorky.
It has to know that we're here.
No. Most of the electronics flew in the hull decompressed. I'm amazed so much is held together. That there is even power. I hope the gyro compass still functions.
It does. You okay? You okay? All right. Come on, just come up here. Now go.
Hello?
How's it going, Dad?
We have bred an insomniac.
Well, what'd you feed her?
Oh, Papa Mia's pizza with anchovies.
David.
I tried strained carrots.
Should've tried candlelight.
I was saving that for the formula. Here, you talk to her.
Lori? Sleep, little Lori. I'll be home.
When the love comes right through, that's AT&T.
Well, looks like you had the right formula.
Reach out and touch someone.
Introducing new Extra Gold. Brewery fresh draft beer that'll get your attention. A full tilt taste with something extra that only one great draft beer can deliver. If you like to drink beer, I mean really like to drink beer, Then run. Don't walk to your favorite store and ask for new Extra Gold Draft. It's the biggest taste that's happened to beer since they put it in cans.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of cold, crisp mountain air against my face as I race towards liftoff in the whole world championship ski jump.
York Peppermint Patty. Get the sensation of York's dark, rich chocolate covering a cool, crisp mint center.
And the crowd roars as he executes a faultless landing.
Lovely, Arthur. You win a silver.
Get the York sensation.
Let's see. Milano for Charlie, Bordeaux for Terrence, and Gladys. Dark chocolate and pecans of Geneva. Pepperidge Farm distinctive cookies inspire fierce loyalty. Everybody thinks their favorite is the best. They're right. Party's not till tomorrow. Tragic era.
What makes Irish Spring this refreshing?
Oh, what a clean, fresh scent. Gentle skin conditioner. What a refreshing thing is showering with Irish Spring.
It's the biggest Bob Hope special ever.
Lucille Ball, Jay Leno, Brooke Shields.
In the show that's so special, it took 50 years to make.
When I started at NBC, the Golden Girls were still using training bras.
With over 50 stars.
Al, Kirk Cameron, Shelley Long.
Celebrating Bob's 50 years with NBC.
If I'd known they were going to be around this long, I would have bought them.
Entertaining you and Bob on his 85th birthday.
This is just fabulous.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime special.
Jonathan Winters, Diane Carroll, Don Rickles.
Remembering Bob's greatest moments.
You dance like Fred. A stair? No, Flintstone.
There's no special like it.
Meeting presidents of the United States, driving balls into them and everything.
This guy could have been president of the United States.
Stephanie Kramer, Jimmy Stewart, and Nancy Reagan.
In Bob Hope's 50th NBC anniversary.
Congratulations, kid.
You're invited to the party in 1 week.
Tuesday, it's a big headache, but someone's got to find a killer.
It's a nice day for it, isn't it?
No. If you're searching for an all-star murder mystery.
How about this?
A Matlock movie Tuesday. Tuesday, it's the ultimate showdown.
I'm going to kill him. Torello dies.
Crime Story. The totally unexpected season finale, Tuesday.
Probably just knocked its blinkers out.
didn't know what was keeping you. I didn't want to think about it either.
It's here, Jack. It's here. It's definitely here. It's using the bodies of the crew. Probably the prisoners also.
How many are there?
Too many.
Have we ever laid this thing?
For the Atlantic Ocean.
Come on, let's get out of here. There's only one thing left to do. Here, come on. Hurrah!
What?
Hurrah! The dead crewman's body was here when we landed. Where is it now?
I don't know. Remar.
That's Remar. Come on. Come on. Get up there.
Remar! That was it, Jack. There's no other way off the ship.
Well, can this hull withstand a crash into the ocean?
Depending on the structural damage from this, not for long.
Well, come on, let's not just stand here.
The Earth's atmosphere. We've just entered the Earth's atmosphere.
Memory, where the hell is it? All right, let's find something that'll pull the hull.
Baby needs.
Hey, what about this baby?
That's where we kept it.
Well, if we can hold that, maybe it can withstand the crash. Get back!
Mandy, I wanted to come by, but I didn't know whether I should. I made a stop at Frank's grave. Mandy. 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 Listen, we have to talk.
Did get it.
I don't think I'm going to go to the commissioner's funeral, Laura.
We got it. We did get it.
From the mountainous Abruzzi region of central Italy comes the inspiration for a hearty beef and pork pasta sauce called Classico d'Abruzzi. And because in Italy pasta sauces differ from region to region, from name
Continues.
I've got it.
The secret is revealed.
Because someone has to know.
And two people worlds apart
I know how to handle things.
Well, excuse me, Miss First Time on a planet Earth.
will grow closer in a world that doesn't understand.
The police are still searching for one of their own men tonight.
A world held in peril by an unearthly something. It's the incredible 2-hour conclusion of Something Is Out There. Tomorrow.
Tuesday, it's a special 2-hour Matlock. Then Luca plans the final solution to eliminating his nemesis, Torello, in the season's devastating last chapter of Crime Story.
All aboard when today rides the fabled Orient Express. Join Bryant Gumbel, Jane Pauley, and Willard Scott as they journey from Paris to Zurich, Munich, Vienna, and Venice. The Orient Express, all this week on Today.
Come on, Nipper. Time to go out.
Go on, Nipper. Hurry, honey, we're gonna miss it.
This Wednesday, everyone's going to find out what Johnny has to say after 10 weeks of silence. And we mean everyone. Don't miss Johnny on an all-new Tonight Show, Wednesday. 15 years ago, she was brutally murdered. They called her the Lady in the Lake. Now she's going to have some company.
Sarah, take the wheel.
Her wealthy twin sister disappears on the same lake, and her husband's accused of her murder.
He killed her.
I'm positive.
He killed her for the money.
And the one man who can save him
I don't think I believe that history repeats itself.
must face a bloodthirsty town to spring his most shocking courtroom surprise.
I'd be happy to explain it.
Perry Mason, the case of the Lady in the Lake, in 1 week. A crime of unspeakable violence.
You think I killed my wife? You're under arrest.
A man accused of murder.
You're never going to get him off.
If he didn't do it, I'll get him off.
A woman who must believe him.
What did you see?
A trail of deception.
You like to play games, don't you?
A trial of the heart.
He didn't do it.
Is that your head talking or another part of your anatomy?
Glenn Close, Jeff Bridges. This time, it's a fatal attraction of a different kind.
I like him.
He killed her.
Jagged Edge in 9 days.
Desperado.
She gave him courage,
I love him.
as she gave him a real bad time.
2 women.
Please, I've never been with a man that I've wanted to be with before.
1 man.
If anything happens to Nora, I'll kill you.
No law.
It's hard to resist her.
The all-new Desperado. A love story that just happens to be a Western in 16 days.
Beginning Monday, Today takes a week-long trip on the fabled Orient Express. From Paris, the romantic city of lights, to Zurich, the colorful gateway to the Alps, Munich, Germany's fun capital, the sumptuous Vienna of Mozart and Strauss, and the timeless Venice of gondoliers and love. A special week, Today on the Orient Express, begins Monday.
Just ahead, these developments on News 4, the White House accusing a former chief of staff of a vindictive attack against Nancy Reagan. Vice President Bush denying that he's known for a long time that Panama's ruler was a heroin trader. New York City police are the first uniformed service to reach a contract agreement.
Also ahead on News 4, understudies are stars for a night, and the spotlight is on mothers on their day. All of that straight ahead.
In America, more and more people who really appreciate beer are drinking German beer. And the German beer they're drinking more of is Beck's. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer. It's well known that the best beer in the world comes from Germany. And the best German beer in America is Beck's. So when you're drinking Beck's, you're drinking the best of the best. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
For everyone who loves meat and loves pizza, Pizza Hut introduces our new Meat Lovers Pizza. It's loaded with 6 delicious meats and a blend of cheeses. If it sounds like your kind of pizza, come in and try it soon. Only at Pizza Hut, and only for a limited time.
How much longer till we get there?
About 20 minutes.
Anti-lock brakes, internationally patented suspension, uncanny control. Conventional luxury sedans are built to survive accidents. BMW 520AT is built to avoid them.
Let's see if they're okay.
For a test drive, contact your New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut BMW dealers.
Is ready. It's here. It's the highest octane under the sun. And this is the source. New Sunoco Ultra 94. It's the highest octane of any major brand. New Sunoco Ultra 94. The highest octane under the sun.
Eric Roberts will burn this Monday on Live at 5.
On WNBC TV, this is News 4 New York with Ralph Penza and Carol Jenkins.
Good evening. The White House is furious tonight over Donald Reagan's new book.
The former White House chief of staff slams Nancy Reagan, who he blames for getting him fired. Donald Reagan claiming the First Lady intruded in all aspects of the president's life, controlling his schedule on advice from an astrologer. Tonight, a White House spokesman declared, vindictiveness and revenge are not admirable qualities and are not worthy of comment. More on the Reagan bombshell book from Jim Miklaszewski.
Neither the President nor Mrs. Reagan had any comment today about the Don Regan book. But in unusually strong language, the White House issued a statement saying, vindictiveness and revenge are not admirable qualities and not worthy of comment. Don Regan's attempts to defame the First Lady, on Mother's Day no less, are certainly in that category. End of statement. In Don Regan's memoir, to be released tomorrow and excerpted in Time magazine, he says Mrs. Reagan relied so heavily on astrology to direct her husband's schedule that at times the president became a virtual prisoner in the White House. That in January 1987, she ordered no presidential news conferences or travel for 3 months. And after his polyp surgery in 1985, shielded the president from his advisors and the initial planning that led to the arms for hostage deal with Iran. San Francisco astrologer Joan Quigley was the mystery source of that advice and revealed she was an advisor for the Reagan re-election campaign.
I did do a chart for President Reagan to declare that he was running for a second term. I mean, I've told her when it was unsafe to fly and things like that.
Regan also portrays a cold and calculating side to Mrs. Reagan. Regan relates, at Christmas time, 1986, Mrs. Reagan demanded CIA Director William Casey be fired over the Iran-Contra scandal as he lay on his deathbed at a Washington hospital. And in 1985, she demanded that anti-abortion lines be struck from the State of the Union address, declaring, "I don't give a damn about those right-to-lifers." Mrs. Reagan helped push Don Regan out of the White House, and this book clearly comes across as Regan's revenge. Nevertheless, that doesn't take the embarrassing sting out of the stories. Jim Miklashevsky, NBC News, at the White House.
And Don Regan says that when he was fired, he said to President Reagan that he thought he was working for the president, not the First Lady, and he said, "I am very bitter." Carol?
A report in today's New York Times could cause George Bush the biggest problem yet in his bid for the White House. The Times says that Bush knew a lot more about Panamanian leader Noriega's involvement in drug trafficking, and that Bush knew about it almost 5 years earlier than he's admitted. Lisa Myers reports.
The vice president has said repeatedly that he did not know of any clear evidence that Noriega was involved in drug trafficking until the general was indicted 3 months ago.
When it became clear, demonstrably clear, that Noriega was involved in drugs, we moved against it.
However, the report in the New York Times claims that Bush was told of Noriega's drug dealing 3 years ago during a December 1985 meeting with then ambassador to Panama, Edward Everett Briggs. Briggs, now ambassador to Honduras, today disputed the Times account.
I could not have briefed the vice president on Noriega's drug running, drug smuggling, or money laundering activities because we simply did not have evidence of those activities at that time. And so any statement that I did brief him